Okay, that was weird. Hello, friends. Alex Sawyer here, better known as Ghostly Flow. And yeah, stupid webcam tilting me. Ugh, I swear. This webcam. This webcam has been something else the last couple of streams. It seriously chooses when it wants to work and when it doesn't want to work. I guess it's about time for me to buy a webcam, a new webcam. Throw this one in the trash. Let's see. Sounds like you just failed, cat. Sounds like that cat just failed. All right. Anyway, Alex, sorry, better known as Ghostly Flow. Today we're gonna be brewing a deck. For those of you that don't know, haven't been following Magic, Dominaria comes out later this month. I will also be going to a standard open at the beginning of May. So basically, standard's dead. Like this current standard is basically dead. There are no more events. There's no more Magic Online PTQs or anything like that until Dominaria drops. So we can basically do whatever we want because nothing is going to be valid, in within the next month, basically. So we got our ass handed to us in a league recently with a deck that was playing Combustible, Gearhulk, Regisaur Alpha, things like Spring to Mind and stuff, and they just dome you for a lot of damage. I think it also had Sandworm Convergence, Primal Hunger, just very large, stupid The Magic the Gathering cards where either you let them draw a Gearhulk or Gearhulk domes you.
I've been loyal for
So,
3 months.
yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, great. Fantastic. So we want to do something like that. Don, thanks for the sub or the continued sub. Much appreciated, man. Much appreciated. So yeah, I want to do some of that. I want to do some of that doming people, giving people the choice, give us our cards or get domed. So we want to play basically Combustible Gearhulk, some high converted mana cost stuff, some ramp stuff, some stuff that we like to play. So starting off with some number of Combustible Gearhulk. We're gonna say 4 for now, but we'll probably drop that number because I mean it is a 6 drop. 4 Spring to Mind. For people that don't know how dual cards like this works, as long as they are not on the stack, the converted mana cost of the card is equal to both of the halves summed. So Spring to Mind's converted mana cost when it's in your hand, in your library, in the graveyard being revealed is 9. So this will deal 9 damage with Combustible Gearhulk if it goes to the graveyard. So seems like easy. I mean, 9 is almost half of their life total. 1 alpha, unfortunately. Some other cards we want to probably play in this deck. Good old Sandwormy Convergence. 1, it costs 8 mana, so deals 8. But 2, it just wins the game on its own by itself. Stops flyers, makes 5/5s. Great things, great things. What else would we want in this deck? I'm open to suggestions too. I'm just like spitballing off the top of the dome here. Like we want cards that have converted mana cost, and we also like high cost, but we also want to be able to cast those cards if we draw them, or if our opponent lets us draw with Combustible Gearhulk and we still want to win the game. We probably want to run Promise. This lets us, get up to our big spells. Also, 5 damage is a fourth of someone's life total to reveal off Combustible Gearhulk, so that's nice. So this is what our deck looks like right now. I'm assuming we're going to be base green. And I guess we're going to be heavy into red. This is a double red spell, though when you're playing cards like Spring to Mind and Our Promise, converted mana cost or color requirements don't really matter. Malfeed, is that the one that makes things and draws things? Malfeed is 7. So I can make a hippo, or I can draw a card for each creature that I have greater than 3. I don't know, do we want something like Malfeed? I was thinking, instead of this, I was thinking of like a kind of board wipe spell, because like we could just die. we could just die from like, we have nothing right now that keeps us alive from turns 1 through 5 while we're ramping. I guess 1 through 4, because hopefully we cast Spring to Mind and then we ramp into our. Yeah, Cut to Ribbons. I mean, we can look at all the dual sided cards. I mean, Cut to Ribbons is also an alternative win condition, but it actually is really good on the front side, killing something for 2 mana is pretty reasonable. I was thinking of something like Sweltering Suns just to stay alive. I was thinking about something like this. We did go through before, Wolf, but there's no reason not to revisit it, right? Yeah, isn't my title great? I think it's great. Filtering Suns. So what else could we have? We have to have a way to stay alive. We have to have a way to win the game. I don't know if this deck wants... where is a card? Immortal Sun lets us draw cards. Another way to draw cards, get some card advantage. Indomitable Creativity. So Indomitable Creativity puts this on the battlefield. Oh, so this is not a cash trigger, huh? But I guess we would have ways to make tokens. I guess Our Promise tokens works. Alright. So what does this do? Destroy target artifacts or creatures. Each permanent destroyed this way, controller reveals cards from the top of his library until an artifact or creature card is revealed and exiles that card. Huh. So you can actually put Immortal Sun on the battlefield? I mean, you can obviously put Combustible Gearhulk, but this is... It puts artifacts or creatures? You might be on to something here, Spence. You might be on to something. I mean, if we're gonna go jank, we might as well go full jank. Like, why would we halfway jank when we can go full on jank? Huh. Okay. So are there any other artifacts and creatures we want to hit? Besides Immortal Sun, Combustible Gearhulk? I guess this will put Sandworm. These cards go in the bat on the graveyard if you miss. Oh, you just shuffle them back into your library? Oh, so it doesn't even put the cards in the graveyard like that you reveal and miss. Huh. Interesting. That is interesting. Alright. Treasure map? Oh no. Oh no. I just broke Magic Online. God, the search functionality. Alright. Treasure map? We can blow up treasure map or the tokens created. Are there any red or green creatures that produce treasures and also are blockers? I guess green doesn't produce treasures though. That's a red, blue, and black ability, I think. Yeah, red, blue, and black, because it's a pirate ability, right? And there are no green pirates. At least none that I know of. There's like Wily Goblin. That's 2 targets for Indomitable. Anyway. There's Captain. The captain has to attack. It's not very helpful. Not really looking at the blue or black options. I don't know what any of these other cards do, but they also cost a bazillion mana. We can play Brass's Bounty. Because I don't know what the spell does. This is a weird Magic card. So it basically threatens. It forces your opponent to attack, and then you get a treasure at the beginning of your end step. So when you cast it, you actually get a treasure the first turn. It stays in play. Huh, that's interesting. It's probably bad, but it only costs 3 mana technically because you get a mana back immediately. Look, I'm trying to talk myself into these terrible magic cards, okay? Wiley's probably not terrible. It's just red seems like a pretty hard restriction. Well, I guess we're basically a red-green deck splashing blue for mind. I don't hate the Dirtle. Let's add the Dirtle. The Dirtle's probably bad. Let's add the Dirtle. Right now we have a pile of jank. Oh man, a new sub! Asian Persuasion, thanks for subbing, friend. Much appreciated. I think that's like 4 now? I think it's 4. Because Dom was already a sub. I don't know where my... Hello, kitty. Ow. 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 It's all of Nero's. Oh, David. Oh, duh. Oh, did you change your name? I didn't notice. That's why I didn't notice you. Are you still streaming? Yeah, blue does have the best treasure options, but like if we can't cast double green, double red, and double blue spells. Like that's asking for a lot. And blue spells. Like we're trying to cast this card, right? I think we're trying to cast this card. We don't have to. Sure as hell can try. We probably want the other hour in our deck too. What else does this deck want? So did you want to just be blue? Do you just want to be blue-red? I mean, we could play Sailor of Memes. So we can play Sailor of Memes. Nothing can get through this thing. It's a freaking 1/4 for some reason. Limited All-Star Sailor of Memes. Yes, I know the word is memes, but memes. Anyway, play this Dirtle. This was reprinted? Really? It was printed in both sets. It's like the Trampoline dinosaur, isn't it? That got printed twice for some reason. Because they ran out of cards to print in their set. I don't know how that happens, by the way. Blue-red improvise with indomitable creativity. Okay, what else? Let's see what that looks like then. I guess you can technically still splash cut to ribbons, but no, gosh, break match online again. All right. So, are there cheap improvised cards? I guess you just play like things like that you can improvise off of. Like this is probably the best improvised thing, right? Maverick. Do you have to put? Oh, you have to put whatever you reveal. You don't have a choice. We're trying to build a deck where Combustible Gearhulk does some stuff. I want to play green because I want to play Spring to Mine and Hour Promise because I want to ramp. You know what? I wonder. I don't think the equipment's still in the... I don't think there are any equipment in the format that give haste anymore, right? Oh, Strider Highness. Strider Harness is in standard. I mean... So, I mean, I guess the way we can do this is, like, if you guys remember the... What is it? We don't have any of the, I guess, the big mana rocks anymore. Where is he? After my Magic Online client stops freezing. Where is he? Metalwork Colossus? Later, David. Thanks for stopping by. Where Colossus? Ah, webcam just died again. I'm watching you, webcam. I'm watching you kill yourself constantly. What do we do with this? So it's non-creature artifacts, though. Non-creature artifact. I don't know if we want to go that way. I mean, I guess it kills them with Combustible Gearhulk. Yes, right? They just die. Is it return sacrifice 2 artifacts? I mean, this could just be a God's Pharaoh's gift deck. I mean, there was that the blue-red gifts combat celebrant deck that's like everywhere. Oh, there's an Indomitable Creativity deck. Oh, wow. There is literally an Indomitable deck from the GP. Did not know that existed. So an Indomitable Creativity into... It Indomitable into boring stuff, though. Like, Locust God, 1 Gearhulk, 1 Locust God, 1 Gearhulk, 1 Primal Tide, 2 Torrential Gearhulks. What the hell is Hornswoggle? What is this card? What is this card? I have never seen this card before. Hornswoggle. Counter target creature spell. You create a colorless treasure artifact token. Counter a creature and you make a treasure. Didn't know that card existed. Did not know that card existed. I am tilting. I'm tilting by just reading the text on that Magic card. Why is that a thing? Okay then. Also play Spells Window. I feel like our opponent went deep, but didn't go deep enough. I feel our opponent could. I feel they could have went deeper. Yes, you can add quotes. You've actually always had the ability to add quotes. So yes. How do I not own any of these cards? I don't own any Magic Online cards really. I rent everything because it's more efficient money wise for me than owning cards. Especially since I play a different deck every stream. So like I would have to sell all my cards every stream for a loss to pick them back up the next stream. Like that's just a waste of money. Alright. So 2 directions. We can go the green route with ramp. We can go the blue-red improvise route and play something like silly like Metalwork Colossus and some improvised stuff. Though Metalwork Colossus does not really go with improvise because you cannot tap creatures to reduce Colossus cost, unfortunately. You can't tap artifact creatures to reduce its cost. Since it literally says non-creature. I want to go the green route because I like ramping. Let's look how green looks first. I like ramping. That's what I prefer. So we're going to do it my way first. Indomitable Creativity gets worse when you put crappy things like this in your deck, though. Like, you definitely want to hit these, but you sure as hell don't want to hit a wily goblin or a treasure map off of a creativity. Hmm. Maybe we just don't want indomitable creativity. Mono red is better, of course. Of course it is, Don. We're not talking about what is better. We're not talking about what's better. We're talking about what's more fun. It's a lot more fun to ramp than it is to, like, just mono red your opponent. At least from my viewpoint. I want my opponents to suffer. Like, if my opponents are suffering, I'm winning. Making my opponent not be able to win while I'm just sitting there journaling is pretty much my favorite thing to do in Magic. Like, if you're not winning, and I'm not winning either, then that's great. We're just both sitting there doing nothing. I eventually win. That's all that matters. I don't hit a sift a worm. It lets me gain life. Like, I have a lot more fun watching the world burn. Hey, Chorf, how's it going? Yeah, I'm thinking about just remaining the Sweltering Suns. Like, I can just see this being correct. Like, I don't want to die, obviously. So, this is 25 cards right now. Still not sure how we actually win the game, but we'll figure that out. Can't Indomitable into Sandworm Converges, but you can into Sifter Worm. Are there any big other stupid big creatures? Big creatures that we could actually cast and we want to Indomitable into. Do you want Magma Sprays in the main or the side, Wolf? Lol. Primal Hunger. Oh, by the way, this deck definitely wants Carnage Tyrant. Probably in the side. Because I don't know how else we actually win games. Like, we're gonna just lose game 1 and then just like play Carnage Tyrant game 2 and win. This Carnage Tyrant is a ridiculous Magic card with some stupid text on it. The problem with Zakama is it's a cast ability, not an ETB ability. That's the problem with Zakama. I mean, it's great if you get to untap, but Zakama's they put a cost on Zakama where she doesn't, unless you cast her from your hand, she doesn't do anything. She stays in play a turn, sure, but like, she literally does nothing. I guess we could always just cast Zakama. So just cast it. I guess we can cast Zakama. Fair point. We could always just cast her. How many lands are we running? Probably 24. I'm gonna just put some basic forest as a placeholder, so that I know how many lands I'm running. Alright, so this is 50 cards if we include 24 lands. I mean, I guess we can run some number of Gifted Paradise. I don't know how many we want to run, though. I don't think we want the normal 4. I think 2 is probably fine. It gives us 6 3-drop ramp spells. Yeah, this should be fine, right? And how else? Is there anything else we want here? This cannot be the worst deck you've seen, Wolf. I've seen a lot worse decks. I don't think you've gone deep enough down the rabbit hole. You need to go deeper if this is the worst you've seen. Trust me. You need to go deeper. You need to go much deeper. You gotta run Spray's main. There's a promo of Bray. Looks nice. I like it. I like this. This is a nice promo. Very nice looking. Alright, so far our win conditions are a Sandworm Convergence. Combustible actually can't win the game on its own. I don't think it's gonna win the game on its own. I guess we got these Zombos. Zakama. So I guess this is how we like win the game. Is there X damage burn spell besides cut to ribbons in standard? Like, is there? I don't think there are any earthquake effects, are there? Oh, there's Heaven and Earth, but doesn't actually hit players. So I don't think there's any actual X spells that deal damage. Oop. Okay. Now let's play Walking Ballista. Oh, no, we do not. Alright, Walking Ballista is horrible with this card. Once again, you're forced to put it on the battlefield, right? This controller reveals the top cards, top of his or library until artifact. Okay. So yeah, Walking Ballista plus Indomitable Creativity is vomit. No, no, it's awful. Shut up, Wolf. Yeah, that just does not work. That does not work out well for you. You just like just put into 0/0s on the battlefield and die immediately. Oh baby. Triggering revolt. Triggering revolt at sorcery speed sounds like a great magic plan. Is there anything else we want? We have 4 spots left in this deck. Hey Jamal, yeah, this is a shout out to you, buddy. Indomitable creativity. I think we're just, like I said, I don't think we want wily goblins at all. Of course it's a bad deck, Skogan, but that's why I'm playing it. You don't come to my stream to see good decks. This is not where you come for good decks. What does this card do? Card has a lot of text. We could put some Carnage Tyrant main deck. We could put old Carney T main. We can put like 2 Carnage Tyrants main. That's not how you spell Carnage. Oh, that's not gonna work either. Alright. It's a lot of 6 drops. This is 58 cards. So we have 2 sprays, 2 abrades, 2 suns, 2 devastations for removal. I guess there's also a struggle. For ramp, we have 3 maps. I'm grouping this not by converted mana calls, but by like what the spells actually do. And then like ways to win the game. Love you too, Jamal. I don't think you've told me lately, but. Nine removal spells, 13 spells that ramp us, 2 indomitable creativities, which tutors for our win conditions. We could play Chandra. I was gonna say, I guess, are we trying to play good cards right now? Chandra would be like we're actually trying to win the game really hard. I don't know if we want to play more 6-drops, though. I guess Chandra does go pretty well in this deck. Let's just cast a Combustible Gearhulk on turn 5. Chandra's, I'm like, yeah, Chandra's probably too good for this deck. I don't disagree. I don't think Saheeli does anything. She can't protect herself. I don't even know what does she even do? She bolts, right? Isn't there a plus a bolt? Like, I'm sorry, didn't have a bolt, it's a ping and a scry. You don't see creativity, it's right here, friend. It's right in the middle. Sorta. I guess this would be the middle. I don't know how many columns is this. 5. Guess this would be the middle. So let's put creativity in the middle. There you go. Fixed it. We fixed it. There it is. Alright, 2 spells. And I also need some sideboard stuff. How do we want to destroy artifacts? Do we want Appetite from the natural? I guess it hits artifacts. We don't need something to hit artifacts. We can just run, I guess Naturalize also does the same thing. Okay. I don't know what I want on my sideboard. We have Carnage Tyrants, so we have more removal in our sideboard. How many hours? Do we want a 1 hour? I guess we could just up all of the removal spells into the sideboard. Then I don't know what else we want. Are you saying we have a plan, Wolf? Are you still on? I'm assuming you're playing your same deck in Modern, right? You're off Humans and you're on Soulflayer, right? I'm assuming that's what you're playing, Jamal. Unless you switch decks again. 2 cards. I need some inspiration. What are some terrible decks we have over here for inspiration? I have a billion Approach the Sandworm conversion decks. Those decks are great, though. Those aren't terrible decks at all. Decks are top level. We're technically playing white, so I guess we can play something like Fumigate, but I don't think we want to play Fumigate when we're playing Hours. This deck has no technology. What does this card do? Alright, that card has some text. The card has some text, I guess. Is that a Bolas? We can play a Bolas. We can't actually in creativity into a Bolas though. The Reggies. Don't think I want that. What the hell is Thunder? I don't even remember what these decks are. Dinosaur deck or Tezzeret. Star of Extinction. That's the true Wrath spell we should probably be playing. Pull up everything. Sunbird's Conversion, or sorry, Sunbird's Invocation. Maybe we wanna sun. Not a sun. A thingy. Star of Extinction. Pull up everything. This deals to Planeswalkers too, right? Yeah. Glorybringer. Glorybringer is a good magic card. You can Indomitable into Glorybringer and it has haste. But we said no good magic cards, right? We could play some That's something. I guess it also gives the comma haste, huh? Too bad it dies to Hour, but I guess our whole deck dies to... No, actually, most of our deck does not die to Hour of Devastation. Scarab God, Focus God, none of these things seem good. Johnny Nessa doesn't seem good. Geschaft doesn't do anything. Torment of Hellfire. Roach. None of these things look good. I wish this card was good. Too bad it's not. We could play Sunbirds, but like this is another 6-drop. Like we already have infinite 6-drops in our deck. I don't think we need more 6-drops. I somehow feel that's not the answer. I don't think the answer is more 6-drops. This converted mana cost curve, good lord. Tells you about your life, the mistakes you've made. Alright. Maybe we can run like one of Star of Extinction because it blows up everything. Probably don't want to run that though. We're already going to be playing deserts that blow up people's lands, so that's probably not necessary. There has to be something. So 5 mana flash, double strike, vigilance, haste, and other creatures you control have haste. I mean, this off of creativity can make us hit for a lot on the same turn. Also, nobody ever expects somewhat because nobody plays this card. That's why I didn't add the 7. Didn't you see? I just talked myself out of adding the 7-drop. The only thing I hate about this card is it dies to Hour of Devastation. It's the only thing I hate about this card. I like all the other things that this card says. Like Flash is something you don't see in these colors. Does it have reach? All green creatures these days have reach. I guess it has trample instead. No, it doesn't have trample either. That's double strike. Right. That ability. So treasure maps or the tokens that flip, the treasures that flip. We can also blow up. We can blow up our Hour of Promised Zombies. We could also, for some reason, blow up our Combustible Gearhulk to tutor into another Gearhulk. No, I don't know. Why are you asking me these things? I don't know. I don't know. We can put Brontodon in the sideboard. That's a way to blow up some stuff. That inside. Oh, Bronte. Yeah, we don't have any cheap creatures or cheap artifacts outside of Treasure Map. I mean, I guess we're only running 2 Indomitable Creativities, so maybe it shouldn't be that big of an issue. Alright, you know what? We're gonna run a sum out and something else. Something else. Do we want to run 2 of these things? So the reason I didn't want to run cheap creatures is because I don't want to run bad creatures to tutor and that we hit off of Indomitable. Like I don't want our hits to be like we have 3 treasure maps, which are terrible hits by the way off of Indomitable, but like I don't want them to be like super bad. No good cards allowed. Yeah. I mean, we probably should come Hour of Promise. Hour of Promise has actually pulled its weight in Standard. Hour Promise is a very good card. So is Carnage Tyrant. So once somebody else gives me one card, is there like an artifact I wish we could play a Sky Sovereign, but like there's no way we can like crew a Sky Sovereign. That's just not happening. That's just not happening. Are there cheap artifacts? Is there a cheap artifact that I wouldn't mind hitting? Well, that's the question. Cheap artifact that I would not mind hitting off of creativity. I don't think that exists. Besides like Walking Ballista, but then it dies. Also, I guess I wouldn't want to blow up that either. Like Gateway, but Gateway is meh. Already the puzzle knot's good. There's like the green puzzle knot that gives us energy that we'll never use, but it gains us life. Prism. Timepiece? So Timepiece lets us cycle our deck again. Actually only lets us cycle the good cards that we want in our graveyard back into our deck. Oh, the one that flips into Maze of Ith? I know what you're talking about. I play that card a lot. The what is it called? The 3 mana. It actually costs 2, right? It's 3 to activate this thing. Compass. Want to add a 1-hoof Saheeli? I just don't know what Saheeli does. Literally no clue what the card actually does. See what it does. I think the up ability is ping, right? Ping and scry. Second ability is copy. Do we want to run one of these? Just don't. I guess I don't know how we cast it either. We're not playing an island in our deck. We can't cast it unless we have Gift of Paradise on a land. I can't cast a blue card. Like I'm not actually playing a blue land in my deck. I guess I can play like a blue desert, but like, eh. That doesn't seem right. I also still need 3 sideboard cards. This deck is so hard. Why is Jank so hard to put together? Technically we could just play Cascading Cataracts. We don't actually have to play the White Desert. We can, but it's actually not necessary. So Cataracts actually produces the thing. All right, I'll run a maze. Let's run it. Let's run a compass. We can also blow up compass if necessary. All right, let's fix the lands. I need 2 sideboard cards. I just added a Nissa. Ideas, friends. We already have removal, 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 artifact enchantment removal, Carnage Tyrants, because we actually want to win post-sider. I mean, it's probably not good. We can run something else over Indomitable Creativity. If we cut Indomitable... I'm sensing sarcasm. Because it works. It doesn't work at all. Literally doesn't work. Literally doesn't work. I'm sensing sarcasm. Just a wee bit of sarcasm. Alright, we can't run the red desert because it's banned. Haha, banned. Kid freaking wrecked banned cards. Alright. We need to fix this mana base. Alright, I'm gonna distill a mana base. Hour of Promise. Look for decks. What the? Boy, standard, I tell you. Standard is something else. That is not something I want to do. Alright, yeah, we're going to cut the Indomitable. I think cutting creativity is probably correct. We're going to cut that. I just have to find... Can I just, like, steal one of my mana bases? What is the Naya? I have a Naya deck here. It has a pretty decent mana base. So, Oasis, Crags. Okay, so it did run Sheffield Dunes, but I guess it also ran... I guess it runs a common too. Sheffield Dunes, there was like a Plains, there's an Arch, Scavenger Grounds. We probably can get away with Field of Ruin in our deck. Probably, right? We can probably get away with Field of Ruin. Alright. Okay. Let's add a Sheffield Dunes. Add 2 Scavenger Grounds. Still 24. We might want to play 25 lands. I'm probably undershooting this. We might need to cut a card from this insanity. Sheffield Dunes. We need the dual land. A subtype? Oh, not a subtype, just actual type. Land. Alright. So Rootbound Crag, where are you? There it is. Sheffield Thicket or Shelter Thicket. I mean, yeah, we can't beat everything. we do just lose to approach, but it is what it is. Is there a card in these colors that can beat approach? I don't think so. Like, we can play Gideon's Intervention or Lost Legacy in the sideboard, but that seems pretty loose. I mean, we can do it. Seems loose, but it could be done. I just added 7 cards, land cards. So I need to cut 7 forests. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need to add an Arch. Oh, why did I do that? Like, I already had it on lands. Arch is like the first land, one of the first lands. Cut a forest. We need to add some mountains. Maybe 2, maybe 3 mountains. We'll cut 1, 2, 3 forest. Hey, Brad. Have you known me not to play a pile? This is what I'm known for, right? That there. I think Cataracts is fine for Zakama. I mean, I guess we could cut it. What's the white ability? Isn't the white ability gain life, though? It is. Do we want one planes? We probably don't want one planes because, like, I do want to be able to cast Magma Sprays and Spellswing Suns and Hour of Devastation. I guess Samot wants a planes though, or more white sources. Maybe I can just play like another Shephet Dunes. I don't want that many white sources though. Can we play Field of Ruin in this deck? I mean, our mana cost, our deck isn't too stringent. I think we can play like one Field of Ruin and get away with it. Our deck is an Hour of Promise deck. An Hour of Promise lets you do some stupid stuff. Cut another forest. So this is what our mana base looks like right now. I mean, how can we beat Approach? I don't know how we can beat Approach. The only options I can think of are Lost Legacy out of the sideboard. So we can run Lost Legacy or Gideon's Intervention in the sideboard. Lost Legacy only works is if we play more Gift of Paradise. Like, we would have to play 3 to 4 Gift of Paradise to have a shot of casting Lost Legacy. There's no other card that we can do, right? There's no, like... Yeah. The 3-drop Gideon? Cast Out is really good versus the 3-drop Gideon. They play Cast Outs and Bindings, so, like, that's just not... That's the same reason why Gideon's Intervention is probably bad. I can run Lost Legacy. Oh, Lost Legacy isn't a land. Ha 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 ha. You so smart, Magic Online. Alright, maybe I cut a Combustible Gearhulk. I can cut a Gearhulk, put in... Cut a Gearhulk, put in a... I can just cut a Samont. And put in another Gift of Paradise. Maybe that's what we want. Yeah, we can get it from treasures too. This is true. This taking this flips. It flips. It takes a long time to flip though. So I'm actually thinking of cutting one of each of these because I think we actually want to run 25 land. How many deserts do we have? 2, 4. No red deserts. I can run like cycling, tap one. Did I run any tap deserts? I did not. I did not run any tap deserts. Okay. Reasonable. All right. I guess we also have one sideboard slot left too. So this is mana base serviceable. We have this 8, 12, 15 green sources. We have 3, 7, 10 red sources. 10 red sources is probably not enough. Like, how often? I don't think 10 red sources is enough, right? There's no dual red green land in standard. Right. Besides, like, well, I'm playing Craig, but like, there's no fast land. That's what I was getting at. Yeah, the fast lands are enemy colors. Green and red are allies. So yeah, there's no fast land pair. Okay. Oh, I guess these also tutor and fix. Yeah, maybe it's not bad. Maybe we're fine. Maybe this is fine. I think we're fine with casting Magma Spray on turn 2. I think that's perfectly serviceable. Alright, I think this is where we want to be. I need one more sideboard card. No, this is 61. Oh, right. Wasn't I supposed to cut cards? Right. Let's cut a Samot and let's cut a Combustible Gearhulk so we can play 25 lands. I can play the 4th Thicket. I guess I don't technically hate that. If all else fails, it cycles. And then I need one more sideboard card. So we got Lost Legacies for Approach. We got Struggle for Scarab God deck. Hour of Devastation to remove stuff. Abrades to blow up cheap creatures and artifacts. Magma Sprays for cheap creatures. Carnage Tyrant because RAR. A Nessa because I like Nessa. I don't know. Nessa is just Nessa. Thrashing Brontodons to blow up artifacts, enchantments, and also it's a really good blocker. It's really actually hard to get past a Brontodon. Maybe we don't want Nessa, because Nessa plus Immortal Sun is stupid. Does not do anything. I need ideas, chat. We need 2 sideboard cards. We already have a Sifter Worm and Gift of Paradise for life gains in the main deck. Do we want any more life gain in the side? Do I still have it on Filcher's Lands? I do. Aw. Still have it on lands, okay. There's some other big stupid X spell. Put in a Torments of Hellfire in the side, but that seems like a waste. Put in an Approach because Dirtle. No Planeswalkers because once again, don't play well with the Immortal Sun. Meh. Just looking for big cards that have, I mean, Arborback Stomper gains life. It's Trample. It's a mini Carnage Tyrant. I don't think it's necessary though. I don't think our Rip might be terrible, but it gets better. We already have a million cards in the sideboard dedicated to that. So maybe we don't want it to be a life spell. Maybe we just want it to be... It's another card. Wildest Dreams, probably not. Does this doesn't do anything? Do we want another Sandworm Convergence in the side? We put Cut to Ribbons. That's a lot of cheap removal spells in the side, though. Do we really need that many? Primal Hunger with no art. The best Primal Hunger is the one you can't see. Nickel, Bolas, Matt, Nessa, Chaos Maul. What a card that is. Cruel Reality. Nib. Isn't Nib like, is it the 5 mana? Isn't Nib 5? Yes. Right. It's 5 mana. I'm passing a lot of stuff to try to find Nib. Huh, this survives Hour. It makes some mana. I mean, I don't think it's ever going to produce mana. At 1 mana to your mana pool for each 1 life your opponent has lost this turn. Okay. Sure, I'll throw out a Nicol Bolas in the sideboard. It does have a... I guess it has a flick. So you attack with it? Fine. Alright, fine, chat. Fine, we'll add... I don't know when we're ever boarding these cards in, but... Sure, let's add... We'll add Nib, and we'll add a Nicol Bolas, because I just want to play the deck now. I'm assuming... I don't... What does this one even do? Holy hell. Planeswalkers are so interestingly terrible. Alright, let's try this pile of magic cards. This is definitely a pile. I would not try this at home. Would not try this at home, friends. Stay away. Stay away from this deck. Alright, we got the proper lands. And yeah, let's add missing cards to wishlist. Should be like the whole deck is missing. Make sure I didn't have any carryovers from my last deck that I played. Alright. I mean, it doesn't play with Suns. I guess we could always upgrade our Immortal Sun to play our Nicol Bolas. We could just add another Suns to the sideboard instead of Nicol Bolas. Seems bad. Alright, let's keep the don't want to add cards that are bad with Suns in our Immortal Sun in our sideboard. I don't know. Can add Wildest Dreams, but Wildest Dreams seems so bad. Is there something cheap we can add? We already have 4 Carnage Tyrants in our deck. I would add more Carnage Tyrants. Can we add a 5th Carnage Tyrant to our deck? I can put another Samad in the side. I can put another Nib in the side. It's not a Flamewake Phoenix. Oh shit, what do we do about flyers? I guess we play a Sandworm Convergence and pray. I guess Hour of Devastation, but Hour of Devastation really doesn't do anything versus Phoenix unless we have another spell after Hour of Devastation. Maybe it's just a Chandra's Defeat. One of Chandra's Defeat. I don't hate that. 2 of Chandra's Defeat instead of like 4 Magma Sprays. Maybe cutting a Braid instead for Chandra's Defeat. Alright, let's add a Chandra's Defeat. And you know what? Yep. Niheb. We'll just add 2 Nihebs just to see what they do. I don't know what those cards actually. Okay. So wish list, remove all cards from wish list. Blah blah blah. Standard combustible Gearhulk deck. Add missing cards to a wish list. And export wish list. And let's play this pile of magic cards that we're going to play. Alright, deck builder. I would like to import. Like they changed the loadout of like the layout again. They keep changing the layout. Mana Trader keeps changing the layout of their rental thing, so I always have to figure out how do I actually rent cards. Every like 3 months they change it, it seems. They try to make it better, which I appreciate. $61 cards. And we're renting. Alright. I guess while we're waiting, I can go ahead and post this deck somewhere. for the masses. Save decks, RX standard, new deck. New deck, upload. Combust your face. Once again. Combust your face. Format is standard. Oh baby, different art cards. All right, we got the cards. Okay, this is gonna be a pile of fun. I am really looking forward to this. MCG Tavern with the host, much appreciated. Confirm this trade. All right. Well, since chat didn't stop me for some reason, chat, you're solely for not stopping me from building this deck. Yeah, we're gonna jam this. Struggles to survive lets us shuffle our deck if they keep choosing. They choose yes to Combustible Gearhulk. I'm sorry, if they choose no. We can put our deck back into our library and do it all over again. I don't think I'm the crazy one. Alright. Analyze the deck. Alright, save the deck. Go ahead and post a link. Huh. Okay. And I'm just posting the deck list so that this is immortalized. I'm also obviously gonna put this stream up on YouTube. Right, so for those of you that don't know, I put all of my streams up on YouTube if you miss my streams, so you can go there, follow me, make sure to sub on my YouTube channel to catch all of this nonsense in case you can't watch all the games we're gonna play. We're gonna dive right into a link. Do I think it gets better with Dominaria? I think just every deck gets better with Dominaria since there's nothing rotating. That's pretty important to realize. Nothing rotates when Dominaria rotates in. Nothing rotates until the fall. So standard is just gonna progressively get bigger until the fall set. So everything gets better. There are so many good ramp creatures and spells in this new set. I am so looking forward to it. I think like Gilded Lotus got reprinted, Llanowar Elves, of course. There's a 6-mana legendary ramp creature that has trample and reach. That has power and tuple is equal to the number of lands you have in play. There's a blue-green creature that every time you play a land, you get to draw a card and gain a life. There's I don't know. There's just so much in this set. Those the 3-mana rock that taps for a mana, depending on how many of that mana rock you have in play. There's just so much. So much I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to mulling in this hand. Oh yeah, there's Mox. Yeah, there's also a Mox. Let's not forget there's a Mox in the set. We're gonna keep this hand, and we're not gonna actually cast any spells, and it's gonna be great. Because who wants to cast spells? Casting spells is for chumps. Real people don't cast spells. So we're definitely not cycling, so we might as well play our land. This looks like the red-green gift deck that's everywhere now. The Combat Celebrant deck. Yeah, Legendary Manners Mox. There's Karn. Karn seems insane. You know what's more insane than a turn 4 Karn? A turn 3 Karn off of Land War Elves. I'm really feeling like Land War Elves is going to be a very big mistake in Standard because all the green decks are going to play it. I feel like it's going to be green decks versus the world. So that's what I feel like Standard's going to shape up to be. Okay, we're going to cycle this one. I'll play a basic forest. We're going to cycle this. Hopefully find Suns, maybe. I don't know. Standard right now is just like a bunch of mid-range dirtily mirrors. There's no like control exists, but nobody really plays control. There's a lot of mid-range decks, a lot of Scarab God decks, which are actually just mid-range decks. A lot of that stuff going around. What does this card do? All right, makes one of your things a goat, basically. Goat. Target creature becomes goat. All right, treasure map, right on time. Tilt. I mean, I guess we do have this Scavenger Grounds. I don't think this deck runs, I don't think they run Refurbish. I think they're just straight blue-red, if I remember from the GP list. So, I don't think we have to worry about something like that. Well, we won't get that Flame Guts because the Chupacabras ate them all. Apparently that's the story. The reason Chupacabra can kill any creature is because it ate all of the goats. It killed all the goats, so it has no more goats. Now it just kills everything. Chupacabra is a pretty stupid Magic card. I'm glad it's not prevalent everywhere, but the card is just pretty dumb. I like it. Opponent jamming everything. Defending player has no creatures. Alright, we're gonna scry. And then let me put an upkeep because we're gonna upkeep on that scry too. It's a magma spray. I don't think we want magma spray here. Like, I mean, if they play a combat celebrant, obviously, but I think we would rather want like a wrath effect. Outside of green for Dominaria? Nothing. I'm a green mage. I'm a green mage at heart, so not really anything. I really haven't looked at the set outside of like ramp stuff, because that's what I'll be doing, which is what I always do. I'm nothing if consistent in playing terrible ramp decks. I can play this, but I don't think I do. Next turn I untap and can play Sifter Worm. There's no harm in playing grounds, right? I guess I could have played grounds. I don't think they can do it. Like I said, this deck doesn't play Refurbish or anything. Way off from casting Zakama, unfortunately. 9 mana is a lot. Let's see. I flip treasure map. I'll have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Lets me cast Hour Promise. I still get zombies from Hour. Like, that's gonna happen when I play the desert regardless. I was more so thinking, do I want to play grounds to blow up their desert? And I think the answer, their graveyard, and I think the answer is no. If I would have, I guess if I would have played grounds and blew up their graveyard, I actually could not get zombies from Hour because I would only have two deserts in play, and Hour requires 3. So, I guess the question here is, oh wow, I was thinking about casting Sifter Worm, but because Warkite is in play, Sifter Worm becomes a 0/1. Oh, that's terrible. Oh my god, that's terrible. I guess we just cast Hour then, right? That's so terrible. I didn't even consider that. I'm pretty sure we can just bottom that. See what we draw. So we play this. Can I play Zakama next turn? I probably can play Zakama. I don't know. I haven't done the math. Math too hard. Parse Smasher? Thanks for following What's a Ghostly Crew. We're getting 2 deserts here. I guess we get 2 oases. I could have got Dunes because of Zakama. There's no... Maybe I should have gotten Dunes. I should have gotten Dunes. That was bad. Should have got 1 Dunes, 1 Oasis. I'm going to come to regret that, aren't I? Whenever they actually get gift in play. So many Raggets. See if they have Magma Spray or something. I don't think they run Magma Spray. Ew, Vizier can copy Zakama? That's stupid. Vizier can also copy Carnage Tyrant, for those of you that don't know. Yeah, we should have got Dunes. We should have. Next turn I have 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so I can cast Zakama. I can cast Zakama, blow up some stuff. And I'm probably gonna lose because I didn't get Dunes. Yes. I think that's how it works. Well, I don't know. That's a good question. That is a good question. I'm not sure. Maybe? If you cast it from hand, it enters the battlefield. How does this card work? Yeah, it enters the battlefield. I don't... Maybe. Yeah, definitely should have got a freaking white. Oh boy. Oh, this ability is only 3? Good lord. Probably safe to blow up everything. It's probably safer to blow this up than cast Sifter Worm. Yeah, because they make tournament 0/0s. Oh, ping there. You have enough for another activation. Yeah, I can nuke their graveyard, but I don't think I need to do it yet. There's nothing in their graveyard that matters right now. I'm holding up the Scavenger Ground activation, just in case. So this has Vigilance, Reach, and Trazample. Oh, it has Vigilance, so I can attack. Hooray! Hooray! Trophy Mage is gonna go tutor a gate. Let's attack and blow up all their other creatures. So they can activate Champion of Wits here. I think I'm fine with them doing that. If they want to spend their whole turn doing that, I just blow up their board. I guess they also have to draw a land. This is 7 mana. But if they spend their whole turn doing that, I just win, right? I have 1, 2. I have 3 activations. So I can kill 3 creatures this turn and activate Scavenger Gowns, I think. I guess I can't do that. I would have to sacrifice my treasure to do so. So, in response, do this. So now their graveyards are gone. Their gate comes into play. They have 2 creatures. I kill them next turn. We had a really slow start, but Treasure Map into Hour won us the game. I'm sorry, Treasure Map into Hour into Zakama. You got it. More irrelevant cards. So I just attack with everything they gain 3 up to 14, and I'm attacking for 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm 1 damage short. I'm 1 damage short right now. I think that changes the math now, right? So if I blow this up, that's 2 mana. Then I have 1, 2. Blow up gate. I think I can actually activate Oasis here. Or I can just blow both of those creatures, I guess. I guess that's probably the correct ability to do. Blow creature. Kill a creature. Turn my guy sideways. Win the game. Alright, that was a fun game. Well, Combustible Gearhulk did nothing. We also didn't draw it, so. So Magma Spray seems good versus Combat Celebrant. This deck wins with the whole Combat Celebrant take, 4 or 5 combat steps, and then you win the game. Yeah, Combustible Gearhulk did a lot of work. Like, it sat in our deck, didn't draw us cards. Yeah, what that game showed is Hour of Promise into Zakama is pretty stupid. That's all we learned that game. But we already knew that. Zakama's a very stupid magic card. I don't think we want Hours of Devastation. God's Feral Gift turns things into 4/4s, right? Maybe we do want that. I guess Tarnished Tyrant wins the game. You can't target Carnage Tyrant with the flyer thingy. Sifter Worm stops the flyers too. I could bring in another Struggle to Survive, but I don't think I want that. Only if Samad had Reach. Oh, you can flash us in after the flyer triggers, and then you can block. Huh. But then they can Vizier copy this. If my opponent Viziers copy Samad, do I just lose? Because all their creatures will have haste? We could also bring in things like Brontodon. Yeah, the whole Flash haste creature. So you can get both halves of it. You can either bash them or block. Why not both? I'm assuming that's what they figured when they printed it. Why not both of these things? Both of these things seem good. I'm thinking about old Bronte. I guess I don't hate old Bronte. I don't know. We'll find a way to win. How good is old Bronte? We're gonna keep it. How good is old Bronte? That is a Beaumont. Beaumont Courier. Carrying all the goods straight to our face. Why not Zoidberg? Indeed. That is a question everybody should always be asking themselves. It's a very important question. Like, why not? It's a very important life question. I'm thinking of just doing this. There's a combat celebrant. Just play Brontodon? Figure 3-4 should be pretty impossible for them to kill. I think I'm fine blocking here. Alright, next turn I cast Gifts, I'll have Hour of Devastation. I could also have Brontodon sack blow up something if necessary. There we go. So we're at 6 mana next turn. We're close to Sifter Worm. I don't know if we want to cast Hour here. Brontodon Treasure Map. Hold up mana to activate Brontodon or Treasure Map. Trophy Mage got a Gate. Gate only works with, is it 6 creatures? Yeah, 6. 6 creatures have to be in a graveyard. So the real question, I guess, is next turn, do we dig? Alternative to digging is opening to draw untap land for Sifter. Probably digging, it's fine. The reason I cast Brontodon, let's see. So if I don't cast Brontodon, they have 1, 2, 3 creatures in the graveyard right now. They can play Gate. I guess, maybe, yeah, I guess you're probably right. There's no way for them to have 6. I probably shouldn't have cast Brontodon. I could have just cast Treasure Map, had Brontodon in my hand, and then I could have scryed and cast Hour Devastation if I need it, like Hour Devastation, Scavenger Grounds, possibly. So I'd rather block here. I guess they could have a way to blow up my Brontodon. They might also be trying to get creatures in the graveyard for Gate, but in that case, I think they would have paid Gate first. because then they would have got the dies trigger. Because I couldn't block and kill Trophy Mage and kill Gate of the Afterlife without the trigger. So yeah, that's what they decided to do. Fine. That's annoying. So now I need to find... Yeah, now I'm getting punished for playing Brontodon. I probably should have just did this. Didn't count the number of creatures they had in the graveyard. They have one card left, though. So I guess that's a little bit helpful. That's a good magic card. I think I get 2 grounds here because we did see Field of Ruin. So I think 2 grounds is fine. We already have perfect mana anyway. I got like 2 grounds. 2 grounds seems good. Alright. We are firmly in the driver's seat, I feel. If they attack, we will not block, because there is no reason to block. Sure. Another Trophy Mage is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. They only have 4 creatures, but I don't want them to loot and get 6, so don't want them to loot, discard a creature. Like, that just seems bad for me. They can actually just go fetch God's Pharaoh's Gift. They went and fetched another gate. Oh, never mind. This can only fetch. It's not the other one. I think, isn't there a mage? So there's one that, there's the original one that gets, is it converted mana cost 1 or less? Trinket Mage is original. Then there's Trophy. I think there's one more. I could be wrong. I'm not up to date on my mages. That's not a terrible draw. I can do that and cast Sifter Worm. Oh, wait. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can do that and cast Sifter Worm. We don't want to cast Sifter Worm until they play Vizier. Can I target Vizier with trigger on the stack? How does Vizier work? Can I just copy my worm? Vizier. Does it just get copied? So there's no spot where you can actually blow it up, right? Damn it. Yeah, there it's not, it does not a trigger, right? Otherwise it wouldn't be able to target Carnage Tyrant. Do I want to just YOLO scry here? I guess not. I can always scry it to the bottom, I guess. So yeah, I would have to kill my worm. Okay. So I think the plan here is spray their champion at the end of turn. Then I can like activate grounds, Albert Promise, do all of that nonsense. This deck's sweet. This deck's sweet. And it's all because we put those combustible Gearhulks. We couldn't have done any of this without combustible Gearhulk in our deck. At all. Alright, chat? At all. Without the power of combustible Gearhulk, this deck would do nothing. Oh, sideboard. Oh, sideboard. Guess that happens. They're targeting champion. In your best Kanye voice. Well, my magma spray just got negated. That's fine. We get to cast Hour of Devastation next turn and then blow up the graveyards, and we should be fine. And by fine, I mean we're actually not going to be fine because they're going to have a Champion of the Wits in play with a freaking with a freaking gate. I'm assuming they're going to get back Champion and draw 4. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. I think they have a second gate in their hand, right? They do. I don't know why I removed that. They have a second gate. So their hand is gate unknown card. They already have their prerequisite 6 crew mother of... Wait, it comes back as a 4/4, right? No, it copies my damn worm. Oh, God. Okay. Let's see what they copy. Let's see if they choose Champion or if they choose Vizier. This could be really bad. Yeah, Zakama can't be negated. This is true. So we know what we're drawing next turn. We're drawing an Hour of Promise. Is Hour good anymore? We can bottom Hour. Hour doesn't look that good anymore on this board. So yeah, let's see what they do with Vizier. If they get Vizier or Champion back. The thing is, they know for a fact I'm activating Scavenger Grounds next turn. That's just happening. So I guess they want to go for the highest impact thing here. I think it's Champion of the Wits instead of Vizier because Champion lets them refill. But I just kill that. But I literally just kill this, right? Okay. I don't understand what the point of activating Combat Celebrant did there. Sure. Happens. Their last... Oh, they discarded a gate. Okay, so I don't know what their last card is. Their last card could be anything. So Sifter forces you to reveal. By the way. They revealed a Field of Ruin. Sure. They do know I have 2. This is why I got 2 Scavenger Grounds, because I don't care. I just trade with the worm. None of this doesn't matter to me. Do I even need to trade with a worm? Like, I'm just winning this game, right? I think I'm just winning this game. I guess trading here is fine. Attack them for 2. I might as well blow up graveyards now. Do I want to blow it up post 3 or post hour? I guess we can just do it now. They're top decking Fielder Ruin next turn, so don't think I care about that card. I guess I can get an Arch. Get like an Arch and another White Desert just in case. I guess I do this. So their draw for the turn is Fielder Ruin, so they can blow up a Scavenger Grounds. They're probably going to blow up Arch instead, right? So they're going to try to hit off God's Feral Gift. Sure. I mean, this is what they have to do. Sure. I don't think I care about that card. Yep. So they attack for 4. I go to 14. I'm winning this race, I think, especially since I have Dunes. Yeah, I think they realize that I just win this race if they attack, which I do. So, yeah, they realize that attacking me is not a good idea. We'll tap Dunes, the treasure map. Another Hour Promise. I think I can bottom that one. There has to be better cards to draw, like Zakama would be pretty damn good. Sweltering Sun's not as much. Thinking. I guess I can just pass and draw 2 cards. Worst comes to worst, I can always cast Hour of Devastation. If they fail to ruin me here, that's fine. I just float and cycle Sweltering Suns now. Or I can just draw with Arch. I haven't decided. I'm assuming they're failed to ruining me. Okay. Alright, so they are gonna do it on Arch. That is what it is. I'm looking for something like Sandworm Convergence just to end this game. Zakama also does it. Zakama lets me blow up God's Feral Gift, kill the flyer. I drew another Rivulet. Which is fine. They have to play the whole dance around Scavenger Grounds activations dance, which is not a fun dance, by the way. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no way for me to stop that from happening. Kind of annoying. Super annoying that you can't stop that from actually happening. Because there's no spot where you can interact. Sure. So I guess we're cycling Sweltering Suns, casting Hour of Devastation next turn. So I guess we're attacking. Alright, now I really need to find something. There's no other card in the graveyard, right? Yeah, no other creature cards. Cycle. So we'll attack. It's a struggle to survive. Pizza Pie. Thanks, Pizza Pies. Thanks for following. Welcome to Ghostly Crew. Attack with everything. Play this. Red. This. Cast Hour of Devastation. Pass. I guess I could cycle like looking for a braid or something. Alright. Fetch out basics. Yeah, I know I can draw off this. I'm trying to make my draws better because I don't want to draw lands. Draw a card. Draw a card. Lord. Okay. Sandworm Convergence, Carnage Tyrant, Zakama? Samot. It's a random ass Samot in there. Yeah, I'm gonna cast mine from the graveyard on this end step. Or one of them. Okay, they conceded the match. We did it. And remember, chat, it is only because of the power of Combustible Gearhulk that we won. Not this card. This card's terrible. This card is also terrible. These cards are equally terrible. It's this card that won us that match. Alright, we just need to get a Combustible Gearhulk out of our deck. I'm hoping we dome somebody for at least 9 with Combustible Gearhulk. Like, just hit a spring to mine. That's the dream. All right, this is a hand. We're keeping it. This is a hand of magical cards. So Shephet Dunes. We got Struggle because we're already struggling. We got Gift of Paradise. We got Arch to draw some cards. If we're not dead, our opponent's placing a planes. Probably something aggressive. Okay, opponent did not play anything on turn 1. What are we against here? We could dome somebody for 9 with Sakama. Oh, mono white approach? Well, I guess we're already going into game 2. Guess we're going to game 2 already. It's already time for game 2. Like, I have to go get my Lost Legacies. I can't imagine we win game 1 versus this deck. Like, we literally do nothing. Our deck is all about doing nothing. And they do nothing better than we do. Because they have 4 7-mana spells that win the game. Mm. Hmm. I guess I'll play Field of Ruin. Oh, are you talking about our deck? Lynch or their deck? Because our deck is terrible. It's super fun though, but it's just a lot of rampy, dirtily cards that don't really do anything. All right, Thopter Arrest targeting treasure map, I assume. In response, sure. Yeah, both. Fair. This is fair. Fair assessment. So I need to get 2 deserts here. I'll get a Dunes this time in case we draw a common. Yeah, we are right. We built the deck in mind to purposely avoid any cards that are actually considered good in standard. We have to play Hour. Hour is a good card. We have to play Hour though because we couldn't cast our spells in our deck without Hour. All right, Fumigate kills our things. Stuff is dead. Oh yeah, Magma Spray. Oh baby, baby. Oh. We're doing it, chat. It's time. It's time for the best card in our deck. Yeah, we are winning. We won round 1, Don, against the blue-red gift, the deck that took the GP by storm, but it's been putting up results on Magic Online for like a week or 2 at this point. No, they took damage and it didn't kill them. No, my Carnage Tyrant. Oh my god, this game's gonna be so hard to win. They took 7. They took 6 from this, 1 damage from that. Nice 6/6. It's almost like Browbeat. You guys remember Browbeat? What a great Magic card that was. Browbeat was great. I played the card Browbeat, and my opponent, I lost every single time I cast that card. I wonder why. Letting your opponents choose things is never a good thing. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So like, I can cast like a 3-drop if I draw with Arch. I guess I can cast like a Paradise or some BS like that. Sure. Because Compass is so great versus our opponent's deck. We got more mana. We have all the mana we could ever want. You can like cast Zakama and blow up the board. And then Zakama can get like cast outed, and then we're back to square one again. Just good, clean magic. Alright, I'm tapping Spires. We don't have a Spring to Mine in our graveyard either. So Combustible Gearhulk, 6 mana, first strike, 6/6. When it enters the battlefield, your opponent gets to choose. You draw 3 cards, or you put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard, and your opponent takes damage equal to their converted mana cost. Our deck is full of cards that deal a ton of damage, will have high converted mana cost to take advantage of its ability. I mean, of course they're sitting on Settle, but there's not a darn thing we can do about that. Like, nothing we can do about Settle. Like, this matchup round 1 is really bad. Game 2, we get to Boyna and Lost Legacy. They're never going to expect Lost Legacy out of my deck. Nobody expects Lost Legacy from the Naya deck. Why would you? The deck is Naya. Why would you ever expect Lost Legacy? Alright, we're just drawing cards, doing nothing. Let's draw some more cards, do some more nothing. Ho ho ho! Wait, no! Oh my Authority of the Council! Oh, that is so stupid. Godly, I'm just getting boned by this card too. Great. Nice Ace creature. That's okay, we're gonna flash it in and our opponent's never gonna expect it. It also doesn't work even if we top deck something with haste or top deck a creature, because stupid Authority of the Council. Yeah, there goes my arch. Figured it was gonna get blown up sometime. Took a while to get blown up. It's dead. It's dead, Jim. Never see the arch again. Alright, ELT. Get ready, opponent. You didn't have this Authority of the Councils. You didn't have this authority. I guess I'll start off with, do I wanna? I can do this. Odds are they probably have Settle the Wreckage, but we're not beating Settle the Wreckage anyway, right? To deal 12, so it's a 2-turn clock if they don't have Settle. I mean, I guess that's what we do. Alright. They played 2 Fumigates so far? I mean, this just could kill them if they choose. This could actually just kill them, depending on, like, if we hit Spring in a spell, they just die. We have 4 Springs on our deck. I guess this puts them up to 12, though. God darn you, authority of the councils. Take 14, I guess. I feel like we stole that game. They should have just let us draw. They should have just let us draw. Alright, that's one for the record books. Yeah, our opponent chose really poorly. It was a really poor choice by our opponent. Alright, let's board in these things. Do we want to board in Nip? Dragon, don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it to yourself. We have so many dead cards. Yeah, I can cast all of them. I can cast all of these cards. The deck is built specifically to cast all of these, to be honest. I'm going to keep the Sweltering Suns. They might board in something that these hit. I need to cut a card. Maybe I guess I can cut a Sun. So we have all of our Tyrants, Mortal Suns, Sakama, Sandworm Convergence, Gearhulks, where I'm sure they're not going to choose to take 9 or 14 again, ever. Braids. Mainly just Lost Legacy naming and approach. Yeah, they bring in cats, but we have Sweltering Suns for that. Yeah, this ramp hand does ramp things. More at 11. More news at 11. Keeps ramp hand. Because ramp life. Alright. Think it can go. We got a Braid for their turn 2 treasure map. Oh boy. Man, we're so good at this game. Just very smart, very thin. Oh yeah, the new Cobble Call first land. So they went on the creature plan. That's fine. Our Promise is good versus that card, and I still do have Sweltering Suns in my deck. Also Zakama. A wild Zakama for your mama. You can still get him. Yeah. I mean, I play ramp deck specifically for the blowout factor. Like, some people like to, you know, shoot lightning strikes at people's heads and hazard at people. Some people like to cast the card Scarab God. Some people like snakes and flying snakes. I, however, have exquisite taste. Alright, I have the most exquisite taste, and I like I just like going over the top of my opponents. It's a very refined taste. Two deserts. Yeah, Hour of Promise is a really good magic card. I am going to be sad when it leaves, just like I was super sad when Explosive Vegetations left standard. I was so sad when that card left standard. But yeah. Hmm. Just play Carnage Tyrant and let's see. I don't have enough mana to play Carnage Tyrant and Spring. Okay. Carnage Tyrant. So they might approach here, but that's fine. I don't care if they cast approach, because I'm casting Lost Legacy next turn, and they don't have a way to stop it. So they can flip this, cast approach, don't care. Because they still have to cast it a second time. We don't care if they can approach the first time. Doesn't matter. Gaining 7 life is not going to win the game versus me. And my webcam died again. Alright. Webcam down. Let's unplug it. Unplug it. Replug it. If anybody wants to send me a new webcam, that'll be, you know, fan-freaking-tastic. Oh. Sure. This is also fine. It's a good picture freeze on, I guess. Do I name? I think I can just kill them with Carnage Tyrant if I name Fumigate or Subtle. Or do I take the safe bet and just name Second Son? I probably take the safe thing, right? Name Second Son. Nice magic card. Snicker, snicker, snicker. They don't have Fumigates in their deck anymore. They just have Settles and Regal Caracol. Yeah, they have Settle the Wreckage and Regal Caracols. And Cast Outs. They have another Marta of Dusk. So they went on this plan. That's fine. None of this stuff is actually can beat Carnage Tyrant. So I'm gonna attack with my Carnage Tyrant. And then I'm gonna play another Carnage Tyrant because they don't have Fumigate. And I can't get punished. And then next turn I can just about kill them. Only card we have to play around is Settle. So I guess I swing with one Carnage Tyrant. Hopefully they didn't draw Regal Caracol. Regal Caracol does put me in a spot, but if they play Regal Caracol, I guess I swing with both Carnage Tyrants. So their plan was, I guess, for me to, you know, be silly and attack. Oh, I guess they're trying to make a lifelinker here. Sure. They could have Settle. Pay too much mana. Sun reduces it by 1. I know the feeling. I do it all the time. Because you just don't think when you have Sun in play. They can still actually settle. We gotta be careful because treasure. Every spell in their deck is reduced by 1. So, like, they can still settle the wreckage for 3 mana. We're not out of the woods yet. They can draw again and still draw settle. They're at 15 life now. Don't they just die now? Doesn't that just kill them? So, things I can do. They have one mana open. I can cast Brontodon, blow up Immortal Sun, then attack with these 2 and Oasis 1. I could have also Oasis both in 1. This is true. We're attacking for 17 trample. And they take exactly lethal. I think. Oh, they go to 1. Whoa. I ain't good. I math wrong. Okay, I guess they're alive. Thing is, Regal Caracol doesn't do it. Okay. Wow. 1 is not 0. Alright. I guess I don't lose to Regal Caracol. I don't lose to Settle either. I just attack with 1 creature because they're at 1, so they have to like kill the zombie and then like kill a Carnage Tyrant. But 1 is definitely not 0. Hey. Forgot they could block the zombie. Blocking the zombie prevents 3 damage because they gain 1 from lifelink and they prevent 2 damage. Miscounted by 1. It's unfortunate. But hey, we won! We're 2-0. Yeah, the Carnage Tyrants are very expensive. They're gonna drop when they rotate out of Standard, though. I picked up my Carnage Tyrants for like 15 or something. It was something ridiculous for like a PTQ I played or a GP I played last year. It was like 15 to 20 bucks, and now it's like I thought that the price did crash after I bought it. I was so upset, and now the price went back up, and it's like they're like $20 or more a pop. So I don't feel as bad as I did when I made the initial investment for those. I was really pissed when I made the initial investment because I thought they were going to be insane. I needed them for my old approach Carnage Tyrant sideboard plan deck when control was everywhere. And I was wrong. I actually only own 3 Carnage Tyrants. I don't own 4. Only have 3. Which is Semi Jamal. Do. Red white tokens with Zapala. I this doesn't have this doesn't have what is it? Soul Flare. This isn't modern deck. You don't play standard, Jamal. Keep. What could possibly go wrong with this hand? Just needs a land. Come here, boy. F8. And get the cat. Come here. Actually, let me go feed the cat. That's what he wants. That's why he's in here. I'm like, why are you in here? Come here, Nix. And other cat. Other cat. Hey, Nara. I didn't even know he was right there. Alright. Cats are fed. Cats are fed. Oh, you creativity into it. Duh. Oh, you can creativity into angels or Zapala. That's interesting. Oh no! Don't send me a flare. You don't need to do that, Jamal. Yeah, we're gonna kill the snake. No snakes on this plane. Good old comp is doing absolutely nothing. Sometimes that's what it does. It just sits in play and doesn't do anything until you get 7 lands, and then it flips. Something something compass, something something dirtle. Alright. Well, that's what our deck has. So what's a Majigger spell for? So I can tutor? Or I can just cast Spring. Meaning they're effectively the same thing. One leaves me untapped mana, but I'm not doing anything with untapped mana here, so we'll get a mountain. If we draw Hour of Promise, we're casting it next turn to wipe the board. I saw your post him also. I'm assuming you played Soul Flare this weekend to your top 8. Did you just lose? I guess you lost in the quarters when you top 8'd. Unless your chop only did like something like top 4 or something. I don't know how paper events go. I don't play paper events anymore. Or that often to know how any of this stuff goes. Like I don't know how PTQs or RTPQs. Okay. That's scary. That's very scary. We did not draw a land. We are bad at this game. This can just hit me for 10 next turn. FML. All right. Now we're just dead. I can go get a Field of Ruin, but like we're gonna take 10 this turn. Yep, take 10. Casual 10. Do I have any draws that stop me from dying? Oh, I get to flip this, but then if they have Blossoming Defense, yeah. I guess that's what we do, right? Like, they just have Blossoming Defense here. My opponent knows how Blossoming Defense works. They just give a protection. I'm almost 100% sure my opponent knows how Blossoming Defense works, by the way. By the way, sure they know how that card works. So this is like, hopefully our opponent doesn't know what Spires does. Then we get to untap, Field of Ruin, blow up their land. Fatal Push, my idiot. You got it. Idiot has been pushed. I guess alternatively, they could also just not have Blossoming Defense in the hand. They could be just hitting on a handful of like Fatal Pushes, Contempts. We know one of the cards is Bristling Hydra. They could also just not have defense in hand. We can dream. A man can dream. If they're thinking this long, they don't have Blossoming Defense. Oh, they don't have Blossoming Defense. Oh wait, but they can push Hydra. Hydra can push it out of combat though. We're still. Oh, but I can destroy. Climb. I can Field of Ruin, climb. Here's a toughie. I can play Gearhulk. Field of Ruin, but then I don't have Spires. But I guess we don't need Spires if we do this. Alternative line. I can play. Let's see. I can play another Hour of Promise. Field of Ruin. Hold up Spire. That's probably better, right? Than playing Combustible Gearhulk. Probably. I have a lot of card draw already. I don't think I need. Well, I guess I don't have a blue source. I don't have a blue source. I guess I can get Arch. Then I'll get one of my last basics. I don't love. Okay. So we're not dead yet. That's a good sign. We're at 5. We have 2 Combustible Gearhulks in our hand. Unfortunately, we've already cast 1 Spring, so... I don't think we can win the game with what we have in play. I guess I can remove that Gearhulk. I mean, Hydra, they already have it. I'm gonna try to kill the Hydra. Okay. We're on the assigned combat damage up, so assuming Hydra's dead. Okay. This is a walking ballista. That's unfortunate. I'm dead to another walking ballista, unfortunately. Nothing I can really do about that. It's not like we drew Sifter Worm or Paradise this game. Yeah, I could have done that instead. That might have been safer. It took 7. This is walking ballista. They could have just played it for 3 anyway. That's so tilting. They could have just cast walking ballista. God. Is there anything I can do here? No. God. We're not dead to a removal spell. We have Spires. we're not dead to a removal spell. They can kill Gearhulk and I just Spires their Ranger. We were dead to removal spell plus Blossoming Defense. But we already know they didn't have Blossoming Defense because they didn't save their Hydra the turn before on the double block. So I think this is a game where we want all of our Carnage Tyrants. I don't actually know how I feel about Sweltering Suns. I don't think Magma Spray does anything. I don't think Brontodon is good. Hour of Devastation could be good. Sweltering Suns is actually pretty meaty, pretty ochre. Excuse me. Can bring in Nip. Sweltering Suns has its spots where it's fine. I'm thinking about these. I guess it's not good versus Hydra. You can block and trade with the first Hydra. Oh, right, it does. You're right. Right, I lose to freaking Climb. Right. Right. Probably cut some up. struggle's not good. Targeted removal is really not good. Or as good, I should say. I mean, I guess we still want the braids to kill, like, snakes some of the time. Maybe we want all three. I guess killing an early snake is pretty important. Maybe I can cut one of these spring mines. Maybe cut one of these Gearhulks. Maybe cut one of these Gearhulks. Carnage Tyrant is just probably better 6-drop. I think I like everything else. Swifted Worm can gain us some life back. Sandworm Convergence can win us the game. I think I like all this other junk. Zakama is Zakama. It's for your mama. Big Mama Zakama. Alright. We're gonna keep this hand. Ramp things, doing rample things, but we could just die to snake into something. Our opponent mulligan. Let's lead on mountain so that our crack comes into play untapped. They don't have a way to blow up artifacts, so besides like playing their own Brontodon, so I'm not worried about that. We're not gonna scry next turn. Oh, treasure map. We're not scrying next turn. We already know what we're playing. Like, we're playing a Gift of Paradise here. Sure. That's an Immortal Sun. We're not scrying next turn either, because we're casting Hour of Promise into Immortal Sun treasure map. This is probably a Bristling Hydra, which is fine. At least they'll be tapped out, which lets me cast Hour of Promise. Hydra's pretty freaking annoying. I'm not happy that that card is still in the format. Oh god. Okay, now they have negate. No. They tap mana. Is this just a servant? Oh my god, Sweltering Suns. Off the top. Nope. I wasn't gonna scry for it, so. I'm paying the green mana. Magic Online, please. I guess I can get a white desert here. Just in case we draw Zakama. Zakama. They have 7 mana. They have as much mana as I do. You know what would be good here? An Hour of Devastation would be pretty devastating. They have Duress. They're keeping Duress. Well, I'm glad we're about to put this Immortal Sun into play. Glad we're casting this next turn. If they attack, I don't think we block. Because our zombies are going to just be big. The hell is this? White? Oh, Walking Ballista. Sure. Like, what are they tapping white for? It's just a Walking Ballista for 2. That's fine. I assume they're gonna shoot a zombie. Okay. Just pass. Nice Duress. They have a land. Walking Ballista can get out of hand here. I think I just really need to dig for a Raft spell. I have 5. 2 Sweltering Suns, 3 Hour of Devastation. So yeah, I have 5 Raft spells. Nice Duress. Did you enjoy seeing my hand? Nice Magic card. Gotcha. Hydra? No, it's another walking ballista. Alright, so we're just digging for a rat spell now. I guess this buys me more time to find a raft spell. Oh, I get to draw another card too. Wow, I forgot I draw 2 cards. Ah! Relevant text. Green. Hmm. This is a board of magic cards right here. Did we win game 1? We're up a game, right? Oh, we're down a game. We lost game 1. Rip. They don't really have any good attacks. If they attack with the 3/3 ballista, I just double block it. Or actually probably triple block it. I can blow up this to get a land out of my deck. We can just save it for a climb, because I think climb's the only thing that beats me from here. They play negates, right? So I could attack, but I think it's probably better for me to play around the gate. So I'm gonna play around the gate. And by that I mean, if I don't, as long as I don't attack first, I don't straight up just lose to negate. You're putting a counter on walking ballista. So we're gonna take 6. I'm going to play my land, scry, and draw a card off of Arch. Leaving up Field of Ruin in case they draw Climb. I guess Climb doesn't matter from this point though. I feel like we're firmly in the lead here. At this point, we just need to find an actual card that wins us the game. Our opponent only has 1 black mana because they have no energy. You got a snake. That is a snake. Alright, end of turn. Scry. Bottom. Arch. Draw. Flip. Draw 2. Is this good enough? Should be, right? Let's see. It's by Logitech. I like Logitech. I use Logitech for my camera that's been finicky. And I used to use Logitech keyboards until I got this sweet glow in the dark, or sweet, I guess, light up keyboard. You gotta climb. You got it. If only Zakama. If only Zakama could blow that up. This is 16 right now. 10. Yeah. No, opponent's not scooping. I guess they're trying to clock me, but we both have over 10 minutes, and it doesn't take me that long to win with this deck. So. Not once we start churning. Not once we start churning. We just play all the best spells in our deck. Do we want to sideboard anything? Sorry, want to know when she's coming. All right. Going into game 3. We're gonna be on the draw. Do we want a board back in our Sweatwing Suns? He needs a Zakama in my... Yeah, Zakama's pretty good. She can do some damage. She is a main 3-headed lady. Excuse me. I think we'll just keep this. Nice hand. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. These hands. These hands are made for doing absolutely nothing but dying. Alright. Her deck's full of 6 and 8 drops. Well, I guess that's not that many, actually. Not that many 8 drops. Lots of 6 drops, though. We also have lots of 3 drops that cast our 6 drops. It's balanced. Very balanced. Okay. Could just be dead. Opponent has turn 2 snake. Yep, we're probably just dead. Alright, well, going to game... I guess going to match 4. Guess we're not going to 5-0. I don't feel good about this. I think we're going to just lose here. I don't have interaction. They're gonna play like a ranger or something here. No, climb. I can't beat climb either. Yeah, I actually can't kill that card now. Yep, we're dead. They don't even need to cast spells anymore. I'm just dead as is. Like, they could just do this and I'm just dead. They're just casting spells for the rubbins now. So I'm dead, right? Like, I can Field of Ruin and blow this up. And Field of Ruin a Braid? Make sure I chose destroy target artifact mode. You're right, I should have passed. Good lord. You're right, I should have passed. Did not play around Supreme Will at all. No, yeah, Supreme Will. If I would have passed, they would have only had 2 mana, so they would have had to have Negate. I guess Negate or Blossoming Defense would have done it. I did not think about Supreme Will. I was thinking about strictly Negate. I guess their deck actually plays both, so. Okay. This hand is nothing but ramp spells. We're gonna run it. We're gonna run it. So tap land turn 1. Turn 2. This. Yeah, 2-1. No 5-0? No 5-0? The dream is dead. Alright, they got a Reggie. Got themselves a Reggie. What are we putting Gift of Paradise on? Thunder revealing same Reggie. That's okay, we can ramp 2 opponent. Yeah, definitely Eric. Definitely. Just good practice to just pass mana. I mean pass with floating. This is a combo for your mama. Good draw. Which of these dinosaurs is better? Zakama or what my opponent is doing? I think Zakama kind of edges out the competition here. It's just if I can survive to caster. Because they do play Primal Hunger. Primal Hunger is pretty disgusting. Do I die to Gathal? No, Primal Hunter? If they like next turn they have 7 power. So she costs 5? I'm worried. I don't have 9 mana yet. I could Gearhulk him, but that doesn't stop me from losing a Primal. I think I just have to hope they don't have Primal Hunger. Looking to do the most possible damage I can. What's the combo when she ETBs? Oh, the 6/6 cannot block the 12/12 Trampler. Tell you that much. 12/12 Trampler is the real deal. I don't think they have it because they're thinking too long. Hey Ryan. You've missed some sweet and spicy stuff earlier. We domed somebody, a mono white approach deck. We hit them for 14. They were at 11, so we just like lethal them because they, for some reason, chose that life. It's a sifter worm. So we want to follow as much red mana as possible, right? I don't think I want to kill this until their next turn. I have 5 mana. So I can bolt something else. I can't think of a way for them to get this off the battlefield. I don't think they have a way. They don't have any removal that deals 9 damage. They play a Brazen Lightning Strikes, I think, but they would have to play 3 of them. This attacks... Yeah, I have Zakama. I could just gain life. 4 damage is meaningless to me. This card also has the ability to gain 3 life. So I just took 1, basically. I guess they're trying to make me draw them a card, but I don't even think I care. I'm hitting them for 11 next turn. This card has a lot of text. I guess it better. It costs 9 mana. It better have a lot of text. Post combat Reggie. You got it. So I can Suns to clear the board. I was going to draw them 2 cards, though, but that's probably fine. Attack both. I have 3, 6. I guess I can't bolt both. That's probably fine. I guess if they block, I can. Okay. Two Gearhulks that I'm not casting because the comma's just infinitely better here. Oh, I tapped wrong. I didn't leave the life game mana. Whoops. Yeah, I didn't leave white mana up. Yeah. they finally realized that they're actually dead on board because I just kill their thing. They draw 2 cards, but then I kill them as a comma. No. 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 The 12/12. The 12/12 Trampler is their only way, and I cleared the board so they had no way to cast the 12/12. It costs 12 mana to cast if they don't have enough power in play, so that's their only way to beat Sakama. Is to cast their 12/12 before my Zakama comes into play. Otherwise, they're never getting their 12/12 into play. So ours pretty damn good. Just wipes everything. Braid's not good. Magma Spray is not good. I guess a Braid. So Phoenix can be annoying. Phoenix is a way I can lose the game. Your deck plays Phoenix, Alpha, Primal Hunger. Oh wait, no. They have struggle. They can struggle to survive my Zakama if they have 9 lands in play. It's a lot of ifs going on here. Maybe I want the Chandra's defeat. Yeah, Chandra's defeat is good. 1 mana, kill their haster. Compass is great. Stops the 12/12 if that ever matters. Can bring in my Carnage Tyrants. I don't know how good Combustible Gearhulk is. We can bring in our struggle. We already have 1 main deck. Do we need another struggle? They didn't see treasure map. How good is Suns? Suns is not that good. I don't think a Braid's that good either. Kayla's on her way. Hey B. Oh yeah, it is definitely spicy B. This is a spicy meatball. I don't know, let's try this. Yeah, so much better with the creativities we decided not to run. We'll keep this in. Pretty slow. My opponent doesn't come out the gates anyway. That's what we want to see. That's the card we want to see here. It's a good Magic card. Oh, but Hour of Devastation. It's almost like we planned this perfectly. It's almost like we had a plan. Almost. Hmm. I think I like Hour here. This is probably Reggie. Yep. There's fucking Reggie. Plan? So they can just play Gathala here, so I guess we do this. Basically, I don't want them to have a protection spell. Bestiary. Alright, we got a braid for that. I'm thinking of Samalt, but I think Carnage Tyrant is safer than Samalt. If we ever draw lands, we can just cast Ceremonial Convergence, and I don't think my opponent can win. Unless they sideboard it in Brontodons, which is definitely a possibility. It scribes at the top, so whatever they put on top they really like. Could be the 12/12. Oh, no, it's just their own Carnage Tyrant. I don't care. Hey, Boot, how's it going, man? Oh, you just subbed? Oh my god, the sub train! Got 2 subs today. You guys, I'm tearing up. I'm tearing up, guys. I'm tearing up. I'm all a titter. Where is it? Where is the sub thing? Where is the sub thing? I have no clue where this is. I have so many overlay elements, and then a lot of them are deactivated. Yeah, if you can't beat him, Hulk him. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, they let me draw. That's cool. Nice guy. Or girl. Could be. So that we got 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 mana. Virgins. Close. Scratch to the bottom. Yeah, Combustible Gearhulk. Yeah, they're forced to trample over if they want to get through. Share prayers. Thanks for following. Welcome to Ghost of Crew. I don't know why they didn't put Oasis here. Yeah, so opponent, I'm a little bit smarter than that. I guess I'm still dead. That's unfortunate. Just... Oh, I guess I don't die. Hooray! I'm not dead. Hooray! Not dead! Alright. Okay. I was thinking of casting some up, but they could just have another struggle, and that puts me in a horrible position. Hey, Kayla. Chilling. I wonder what that is.
Citation.
You gonna take it? What was that for?
Citation. Apparently you ran a red light.
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, you ran a red light? Are you gonna fight it or just pay for it?
No, I won't fight it.
Okay. That sucks.
Yeah.
Any Providence? Thanks for Providence. Thanks for the host. Much appreciated, friend. I'm thinking of casting Sandworm. Let's see, how much mana do I have? If I put a thing here, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm a mana short. Sifter Worm could get me out of this.
I drove Nick, but I don't know if it worked. Cause I had to...
With what?
One of them pills. But I was trying to take that thing off. You probably did go to sleep. See, watch.
Gain 9. It says turn right on red after stop. The sign literally says turn right on red after stop. God, the government. I tell you, government, man. So Kayla showed me a video of her traffic ticket thing. The sign literally says, after you stop, you can turn red. She stops at the stoplight and then makes a right turn. And they send her a ticket.
Oh, I kinda like
Government. Yeah, you probably should fight that ticket. That seems pretty dumb.
I don't know to fight it. That's how they get there. Supposed to stop and then go.
Oh, they sent her the video to contest it. That's the thing. The court, I mean, they sent her the actual video to contest it. And the video clearly shows her stopping and then making a right turn. Oh, did you not stop? Oh, well, R.I.P. You lose then.
But look, everybody else is doing it.
Oh, the everybody else defense doesn't hold up in court, by the way. Know about that one.
No. Look, everybody else is turning.
There's nothing suspicious about this attack, by the way. Yes! 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 Oh, Sweltering Sun's doing work!
This happened last year also.
Whew, so good. Sure. So are they just dead here?
Okay.
I guess Brontonaut keeps them alive. Oh, I didn't forget to ramp. I'm casting this. This card has flash. You probably have never seen it before because nobody plays the card, but this card has flash. I played this correctly. Don't worry, chat. I got this. I got this, chat. All my creatures have haste, right? So I can make my Zombos have haste?
You sent the wrong address.
Probably not necessary, though. Joe Call. Thanks for following Whoops the Ghostly Crew. Attack. Did you get some goodies? Nice. I like goodies. Oh, there's a stop because of first strike damage. I'm like, why is there a stop? Wow. That is some goodies. I approve of those goodies.
I bet you do.
The goodies that keep on goodieing. So I'm not sure what my opponent's looking to top deck here, but they're dead. There's nothing they can top deck that does anything. I guess they can like play Regisaur. Ronus doesn't do anything. I guess that gives them 2 blocks. Does this thing have Death Touch? Wow, that's random as hell. It does have Death Touch, huh? They're at 7? I guess I just do this. This thing doesn't have trample. So they can pump here, then they have 2 blockers, they're at 7. I can make this a 10-10. pump these other things, and then they have to block Summit because Summit kills them. I guess that's the line. Yeah, that's the line. Alright, can I Gift of Paradise and do this too? So I Gift of Paradise, let's see. I Gift of Paradise here. That adds 2 mana, so I have 4 mana, can activate this. I have another mana, can activate. Okay. So I have the mana to do this. Oh, they went to block stuff. They didn't even activate. They didn't. They didn't even. They didn't even activate. Man, that's easy. I was doing all that math for no reason because my opponent didn't even activate to make Ronas be able to block. Cool. All right, 3-1. All right, so we're already up at least a treasure chest. Now we can try to go to 4-1. 4-1 with this deck that we made on stream seems pretty good. Not gonna lie. I mean, yes, it is a friendly league, but we didn't play it against any bad decks, I don't think. We played against Mono White Approach, which has put up numbers at a GP and MTGO finishes. We played against Saltai Snake, which we lost. We lost against Saltai Snake, right? We beat... What did we beat? We beat Mono White. We beat Red Green Dinosaurs, which actually won a GP. Well, won a Mox. Has been winning MTGO queues. What's the other deck that we beat? Mono White. I don't know what the other one is. I think this was Mono White. Can I view a replay while I'm in the league? I guess I can. Oh, and we beat Red Blue Gift. I agree. It doesn't. What I meant by that is like we played all competitive decks. Which is not something that happens. I guess technically in a competitive league, you also don't face competitive decks all the time anyway. You would think that if you had put $12 on the line and you had to go 3-2 or better, you think people would play top level decks in competitive leagues, but that's actually not what happens. I just like playing friendlies because on average I feel that I'm a worse than average Magic player, even though I play a lot of Magic, because I play a lot of terrible decks. So it's more economical for me to play friendly leagues because there's a pretty big chance that I usually at least 2-3, so I make at least half of my money back, where if you 2-3 in a competitive league, you make nothing back. So it's just more economical for me to play friendlies because I don't play real decks. I don't play real decks, so I just have to have that cushion. And from like time to time, I might 0-5. Well, it's been a long time since I 0-5. It's been a long time since I won for it too. But yeah, 2-3s, 3-2s are usually my average in friendlies. And then I 5-0'd twice, obviously, because I have 2 trophies this season. And I 4-1'd a couple of times. I think all in all, for friendlies, I'm actually ahead money. I have a stockpile of treasure chests. What am I sitting at right now? It's not close to 100. It's close to 70, I think, at this point. 55. Not even close to 70. I guess I had to sell some chests because I went on a losing streak. Sure, we'll keep this in. Yeah, 4-0 and Roar Riot. We might be rioting today, folks. This is probably Red Blue Gift again, which we beat. We've already beaten this deck once, so it's blue white. Shit. I'm a lot scared. I'm a lot more afraid of blue white because refurbish is a lot scarier than like them getting to gate and activating gate. I'm a lot more scared of refurbish. They're attacking? They're attacking? I'm so confused. Yeah, opening treasure chest is just like the super most negative EV thing you can ever do, besides cracking packs. Cracking packs is probably better than opening treasure chest. At least you get to like physically crack the packs. Like you don't even get the physical feel of cracking packs when you open treasure chest, and it's usually just infinite sadness. I'm debating between magma spray. Like that no mill is so questionable. I kind of want to hold up a magma spray for a champion. Like this kind of feels like they have champion in their hand, and like they already have GPG and are looking to bin GPG. Okay, so with trigger on the stack, we will do this. Which means if our opponent wants to, they can just discard too. They won't draw any cards. I think that's how that works. Oh no, they do draw too. I'm dumb. It's not how the card works at all. It has a memory. All right. I think I pass and hold up a braid. I mean, they don't have anything in the yard yet, so refurbish doesn't do anything. I can take this turn to cast compass. Does casting compass do anything though? Like if they refurbish this next turn, I don't care. They don't have creatures. Oh, but they can bend them. Nope, never mind. I'm smart. I'm smart. I should actually hold up a braid. I realized after I'm like while I'm talking like, but then they can just do this, and then I'm just dead. just actually dead to that. Like if they milled and hit Angel, I would just lose the game. Or hit one Angel. One Angel would kill me. Okay, discarding lands. So their hand might be utter garbage. But I think we have enough life where I can still wait this out. I can play Scavenger Grounds, but once again, I don't think it does anything. I think instead we jam Compass. We're gonna take 5 down to 10 here. Another thing my opponent can do is just hard cast Angel, which I guess is another reason for me to have a braid, because hard cast Angel would also be pretty devastating here. I take this damage. We're gonna get a second Scavenger Grounds because their deck does run a Field of Ruin. Oh wait, I have the second clearly has second Scavenger Grounds in hand. Clearly. I'm so smart. Alright. Dunes. I guess Dunes Oasis. Flip this. So no cast out, that's good. So if they attack, we'll Spires this out of combat. Angel is like the worst. God! God! Of course they draw Angel. They didn't have Angel last turn. God, that's so tilting. Like I was thinking, like, what is the worst possible draw for me here? And it's obviously they draw Angel. Okay. That was a good draw. That was a pretty damn good draw. I assume we just win now. Just kidding. Just kidding. Go fetch Arch here. Get Arch Fielder going. Probably just get into their desert to be safe. Yeah, we could just draw as a comma. I too like to play 7 mana do nothings. Send in the idiots. Yep. Yep. Alright, attacking with idiots. Fair. I call anything I'm attacking with in ramp decks idiots, because that's how you usually win. You just win swinging with whatever you have left around. Like, once you stabilize with a ramp deck, you kind of just, like, find some stuff to win with. I don't mean idiot in a bad mean. I just mean, like, whenever I'm swinging and I'm playing ramp, I'm assuming I'm swinging with some dirtles. I can call them dirtles instead. This deck is nothing but dirtle. The most exquisite dirtle you've ever seen. You've never seen no dirtle like this. Or maybe you have. Maybe you've been here before. This is not your first rodeo. Zombies have feelings too. True. So I guess at this point I just sorted a clock. Does their deck run Settle? I should have also cast Gift of Paradise first before doing this, but I'm smart, so. There. Bye, Zombo. Banished to the Shadow Realm forever, never to be seen again. R.I.P. He fought hard. Well met, Zombarino. I did not. I did, however, give them more water. Our opponent seen us play a braid? Our opponent hasn't seen a braid. Huh. We played Spray, Hour of Devastation, Sweltering Sun. Though it kind of was like they haven't seen a braid. That's good. I mean, they saw multiple Scavenger Grounds. They should just assume this matchup is terrible for them. It actually is very bad for them. Unless they can get a fast GIF and I have no answer, they just lose. I guess that's the plan. Like, if they can get a GIF backed up by Negate. Unfortunately for them, a braid is instant speed, so it doesn't really care what the opponent's actually doing. If I wanted to, I could go all in on the Magma Spray plan. I guess we also have these Brontonauts. Yeah, this matchup just seems really bad from their side. Like, we're just doing stupid things, and our opponent's, like, trying to, I guess, also do stupid things. I guess we don't need these Gearhulks, right? Alright, so what 3 cards are better than Gearhulk? Because they've only won us 1 game against Mono Wyatt, and every other time we've been, like, siding. I guess they were fine versus red-green dinosaurs. They made us not die. What do you mean? Zakama is a real win condition. Have you read this card? It's real. Sandworm Convergence is also a real win condition. So is Carnage Tyrant. Carnage Tyrant is probably more real. It's really easy to cast Carnage Tyrant. I think I'm going to take off some mod because it doesn't have reach. It's Mismatch Dawn because I rented the cards. I actually don't own I own these 2 Magma Sprays. I rented these 2. So don't blame me. Blame Mana Traders. Blame Mana Traders. It's not me. I take no blame. Like, do we just really want to just go all in on this, just them not being able to interact with their graveyard? I think maybe the Magma Spray might be better than this. Like, I have 6 ways to blow up, 7 ways to blow up a God's Pharaoh's Gift. I have Magma Sprays to exile champions, which is our scariest cards in your deck outside of Angel. Zakama does also have reach randomly. We got Struggle. I feel like this is more than enough. We just like win the game with Carnage Tyrant. I can side out this like Sun to make cast out worse. I just want their cast outs to be useless. Carnage Tyrant is just probably where we want to be. I guess I can board and Fumigate, but I think I can beat that card too. What I'm saying is I think this matchup is really good. This matchup just seems really good to me. I could be wrong, but... Waiting on Shelter Thicket here. I think the key here is we don't want to play Brontodon until we can blow up a cast out, I guess. Oh, my opponent didn't do anything. Is there a reason for me not to cast out? I mean, I don't think there's a reason for me not to play Brontodon. If my opponent's just not going to do anything, I'll just beat him down with a damn Brontodon. Looking for a land. Looking for land. We're gonna cycle this thicket because we don't need it. Another island. I actually think I want to protect my dunes and my... I guess I don't need to protect dunes. Yeah, I actually don't need to protect. I was like, maybe I should protect it, but I don't actually need to protect it. If they want to field to ruin this, so be it. Sure. Okay. Hmm. Trying to decide where I want this. I think having it on the top of the rest is fine. I can just cast a comma. That's what I was debating. I was like, does it matter? I don't think it does. So just slam Carnage Tyrant here. This is only 6 mana. I guess I don't want to do that. I think we do want to have a Braid backup because I don't want them to mise off of this and hit an Angel and refurbish. Like, I don't want that to happen. That's a way I can lose this game. I want to be confident, not cocky, basically. So sure. Resolves. So this is already on the stack. So Minister can't do anything. Eldrazi Titan, thanks for following to Ghostly Crew. Did I miss any other follows? Nope, I didn't miss any other follows. Good. Sack it to send a message. I definitely could have done that. Yeah, that's how you got that ticket thing. So yes. My answer is yes. I should have Hour Promise there. I think I was supposed to Hour Promise and go get a Scavenger Grounds instead of casting Carnage Tyrant. That's a good sign. Because once again, I could have just got by God's Frail Gift. I just talked about playing around that, and now I played like right smack dab into it. Very smart. If I find Scavenger Grounds, we're keeping it on top. Yep. I've actually I have training every Monday and Wednesday and Friday for an hour before lunch. So I have my first training thing in a day. Swing Carnage Tyrant. They didn't activate. Okay. Then Rivulet. But they're not looking for lands. They're not looking for lands. What are they looking for? Fumigate? Fumigate doesn't seem good versus me. They didn't see Carnage Tyrant game 1 either. For 1, we did it! Our pile of nonsense got there. Good old pile of nonsense. Alright, so if anybody wants the deck list. Anybody wants the deck list, there's that. For anybody that missed my first 4 matches or so, or the deck building, make sure to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. I'll have this video up later tonight, you know, as soon as it actually posts and uploads. But that's going to be it for me. I'm going to go get some grub and hang out with my fiance. So thank you guys for watching. You know, follow the stream, follow me on YouTube, subscribe if you want, and I'll be back Wednesday for some more ramp goodness. Have a great week. Bye, friends.